A must-see, global disasters of 2024.
Our climate is changing rapidly, and climate change isn't a future problem. It is a problem that we have to face here and now.
Climate change is here, it is terrifying, and it is just the beginning. The era of global warming has ended, the era of global boiling has arrived. Leaders must lead. No more excuses. There is simply no more time for that.
It is with some concern that we at the WMO once again sound the red alert on climate. There is a nearly 9 in 10 likelihood that at least 1 year between 2024 and 2028 will be the hottest on record, even hotter than 2023, which smashed all temperature records. We are on a record-breaking warming path.
In every country, on every continent, the climate emergency is taking hold.
We have 2 years to save the world. Who has 2 years to save the world? The answer is every person on this planet.
The summer of 2024 has been officially recorded as the hottest on Earth. Extreme weather events are increasingly becoming the norm worldwide. Scientists have attributed these rapid changes in our global climate to human activities. The following is a list of some of the most severe climate disaster events worldwide in 2024.
Part 1 of 4, January to March. January 2024. Tornadoes, United States. Approximate damage of $2.8 billion US.
Storms and floods, South Africa. 41 fatalities, 1,226 households, or 6,418 people affected.
Flooding, Marshall Islands. 1/3 of Roynamore Island flooded by rogue wave.
Landslides and floods, Philippines. 18 people died, 8 were injured, and more than 975,000 were affected.
Landslide, Yunnan Province, China. At least 31 died and 18 homes buried.
Winter storms, Northwest United States. Deep freeze affected millions of people, at least 55 killed.
Wildfires, Colombia. More than 17,000 hectares destroyed.
Droughts, Morocco. Wheat harvest reduced by almost 50%.
February 2024. Wildfires, Valparaiso, Chile. One of the deadliest wildfires in the world in more than 100 years. 136 deaths, 1,250 injured, about 6,600 houses destroyed, nearly 15,000 homes damaged, over 64,000 hectares burned.
Wildfire, Guatemala. Hundreds of hectares of forest devastated.
Wildfires, Texas, United States. 5,000 residents evacuated.
Flooding, Acre State, Brazil. 75% of Brasileia flooded and 80% of Rodeio affected. 18,000 people left homeless. 40,000 people impacted.
Floods in Cobija, Bolivia. 42 deaths. 31,000 families affected. Hundreds of people evacuated. More than 800 homes destroyed.
Floods in Indonesia. 2 deaths, 2 injured, 25,500 displaced, 71,000 affected.
Floods and landslides, Davao de Oro, Philippines. 98 deaths, 7,323 people affected, 4,927 people displaced.
Tornadoes, United States. Affected 11,100,000 people, $1.3 billion in costs.
March 2024. Floods, droughts, and earthquake and freezing conditions, China. Economic losses of $3.28 billion between January and March.
Flooding in Bolivia. 16 people killed, 50 died in deluges across the country between January and March.
Flooding, Ecuador. 17 provinces in Ecuador flooded from February through March. 8 deaths, 13 injured, 170,000 people impacted.
Flooding in Kenya. At least 315 people killed, 293,200 displaced.
Floods and landslides, Indonesia. At least 26 fatalities, 80,000 people evacuated, around 10,000 homes impacted, and 39,000 affected.
Floods, Afghanistan. 7 people killed and 384 families affected. 607 hectares of agricultural land destroyed and over 940 homes severely damaged.
Heavy snowfall, Mongolia. Heaviest winter snowfall in 49 years. The Zud, freezing temperatures and heavy snow, affected 90% of the country.
Tropical cyclone Filippo, Mozambique. 11 casualties, 85 injured, 171,000 people impacted, 1,674 houses partially damaged, and 456 totally destroyed. 139,800 students impacted, 30,857 hectares of crops affected.
Cyclone Gamane, Madagascar. 18 people killed, 3 injured, more than 24,000 displaced. Over 19,500 houses and 135 schools damaged, 535,000 people impacted.
Tornadoes, United States. 3 deaths and 32 injured, 15 people displaced, cost $5.9 billion.
Wildfires, Southwest China. 4 deaths, 1 injured, 4,900 people evacuated, almost 20,000 hectares burned.
Ever-increasing scientific evidence demonstrates intensive animal person raising is the primary cause of climate change. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, reminds us there is only one solution, a global shift to the vegan lifestyle.
In the last few years, many unprecedented heat waves, they kill people. And so now many countries are very alarmed right now. They know climate change is truly here, has been here already, and continues to be here. Even United Nations declared a climate emergency. It's already raised 1 degree or 1.5 degrees. And it's already like that. Imagine if 2 degrees more, 3 degrees, 4, 5, we are finito. The children of our later generations will be really hard hit. If any parents who really love their children and their grandchildren, they should be vegan by now. That's the fastest way.
For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/SOS.
All information concerning the scientific evidence of climate change and its solution is in Supreme Master Ching Hai's book, From Crisis to Peace, free for download at crisistopeace.org.